A couple of years ago it all started. Etoh. And it went all the way to a citadel. Just to start all over again. Hello, how are you today? You see, I like etoh. And if you're watching this video, I am guessing so do you. Therefore I will be explaining my entire etoh journey in 8 minutes. And I remember it like it was yesterday. I was just watching laughably and I saw this video. 24 hours in Rage Games, the one on the screen. And in the video he plays a silly little game called etoh, and little did I know that video would change my life. So I thought it looked fun and I played it. I don't remember exactly when I started, but it was around 2023 to 2024. But when I did join, there was no Purgatoria, just Ring 1, so I started where any other player would. Toast. And it was easy, I beat all 4 of the first towers almost instantly. But when it came to Tower of HECC, that's when things started going downhill. I spent so long I would stay up just trying over and over. But after like 5 whole hours it was done. Just for me to get stuck on Tower of Killjoys. Yay. If you just go from tower to tower it sucks, so just go in the menu and find a better tower. I promise you this will be a problem later. But after like a whole week I finally got to floor 5, and also I didn't even know about need, so I thought the mini tower was only for Tower of Killjoys. But because the second half of the tower is free, I easily beat it. And guess what time it is? Shameless plug time, so please smash that like and subscribe button. Like actually I am desperate to get 100 subs before the end of the year and I will do something cool. But anyways, back to the actual video. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I beat Tower of Killjoys, so then I of course went to Tower of Keyboard Yeeting. And it just gets slower and slower. This tower took me even longer than Tower of Killjoys and HECC combined, without a doubt the hardest tower I've beaten. So I just kept on playing and I went to Tower of Stress. And guess what, it actually got faster. I don't know what turned on in my brain, but I just locked in. But now on to the longest grind I had done ever, I think. Tower of Stress. I spent way too much time in this tower's a whopping 18 hours of raw gameplay. I spent like 2 weeks just grinding, loop failing, and losing sleep, because of etoh. Yes, I need help. And after all of that I got to the end of the tower, and the higher you go the more annoying it gets. Because first a really long tightrope, then simple gameplay that will have you stressing because you have another chance on floor 10. It consists of tons of very tight wraparounds that gave me another 2 weeks of grinding, and that's not it. You still have a bit more gameplay, which I fell to once because of the stress. But finally after a whole month I did it. But with that I had finally broken the barrier into challenging, and then I went on and did Tower of Triangular Covering and a random steeple in a week that was harder than Tower of Screen Punching. Also, if you think this video is going fast, just know I am saving a lot of it for the final tower. After that I had one goal to beat a intense, so for once I went through the menu and found the easiest intense Tower of Perilous Ampatode. I was making progress fast and it felt like I would get a new best every day until I had finished it with was less time than Tower of Screen Punching. After that I saw that a while ago Bundon was clip farming on Tower of Tokyo Heights. So I decided that would be the next tower I beat before my magnum opus. And all I can say is it was easy until the dreaded outside sections. And they were the hardest things ever, but after I failed on the last outside once, I had beaten it, and now I had to the one, the only. Now this is peak. 40 minutes of peak made by insert bad developer here. Almost 20 floors of peak, and we shall begin my journey on floor 1. It's definitely the easiest floor of this tower. Even some new players can do this, so let's just skip to floor 2. This one is slightly harder with a momentum jump. And some head hitters after that it's just a couple of this jumps. Floor 3 is starting to get longer with a tiny section with a safety net. And the first of many tightropes in this tower, and I am just going to say it, I hate them, they just suck, they are jank, annoying and just luck based. That's all for this floor. Guess what the first thing on this floor is? A tightrope. And goes to the first of many outside sections. This one is quite short so it easy. You go inside and are met with a conveyor. After that it's just a moving platform. Now let's get to the real calls. It's a button hunt and this end is the first hard part of the citadel and it has 5 buttons inside and 5 outside. And guess what one of the button needs? Tightropes. After you get the buttons you can go to floor 6. This is the first safety net if you don't count the first floor, and it doesn't really work because it's not in the middle of the floor, it's off to the side, so 50% of the time it doesn't work. Then you just got a time button. Now we go through a dropper to an outside section. Now to the basement through a dropper. If you didn't know, a basement is under the tower and this one is very killbrick filled. All this floor of the basement is just some skinny platforms. And this floor has the first half stud jumps of the tower, and I promise this is the last time I say th is the first thing in the tower. This half of the floor just has a big killbrick spinner. This part has 2 ways, one is just a bunch of stud jumps with a killbrick spinner and the other route is just harder. Then you just got to press a button to unlock the backyard. The backyard is just a big section with a killbrick spinner. Then you go to the yellow baiter. This is the first part that is really hard. All floor 7 is just a button and you can do a silly little skip. After that you do this weird section where you have to squeeze in and you can't jump. No, you go into the spinning box section, which is very confusing. I just don't like this floor because it's kinda jank and sometimes just is kinda dumb. Now you're on the outside of the box and this could be more annoying than the inside because halfway through it goes to a not spinning part. This is my favorite part of the whole tower, it's just fun, creative, and it's the only real speedrun part of this tower. Plus even if you fall you don't have to wait, there is just a part that resets the timer. Now this is the only wall hop in the tower, so don't worry if you're bad at them. This floor is just really forgettable, so I have nothing to say. This floor is the second button hunt and it's about the same difficulty. I failed this jump too many times. Then all you have to do is stud jumps. This part you have to not touch the killbricks or it deactivates the button. Now we do a timed speed section. The next section is quite simple, just a timed button. And then you're home free for the rest of the floor, so now we go to the next floor that's also quite forgettable. This yellow floor is quite similar to the box 1, but you start on the outside. The inside is very hard, it has stud jumps, tightrope jumps, and the safety net is also a killbrick. Then you probably have the easiest outside in this tower, it just walking. Don't worry, we will get to that pillar later. And this is just floor 9 jumps. After is a weirdly hard jump. Then let's just skip to the important part of this floor. Now we go through the dropper. Yay, remember that pillar from earlier. This part is where it starts to get really hard. We even have half stud jumps. This part sucks if you do this have any healing items. This balun has the best skip in the whole tower. Now we are in the final 3 floors. This one is very easy. I was flying through these floors and I was unstoppable. Until I fell. But I could get back up. I have already made it up here. Until I had no words. This one jump had caused me so much pain. And just to add salt to the wound, I failed it again. I had no words, but I was so close. So why quit? If you are going to go the extra mile, why quit? So let's finish this. Starting off, we got some ladder glides, pretty easy. Then an invisible maze, another easy section. Now all you gotta do is hop on the platforms. Then a conveyor that I fail a couple times. Next section is to roll on a ball, or as Diamond Boy would say, roll on the ball as the ball is rolling. Very scary jump. Now we are in the final stretch and there is nothing stopping me from beating this. Invisible platform. Then an X pusher. Onto the second last hard jump in this citadel. The final hard jump. This is it, what I put my blood, sweat and tears into, and it all ends here. It's over. Now I had a choice: keep playing on controller or switch to keyboard and redo everything. It was hard, but keyboard it is. But this video is getting long, so maybe in a year I will make a part 2, but thanks for watching.